question, is it worthwhile upgrading from something like a Thrustmaster TSPC or a CSL Elite? What do you think?
Well, it depends, doesn't it?
You spent quite a lot of time with the CSL Elite before you had the DD1, so you're probably more qualified to...
Yeah, I did. And I think the biggest thing that I like about this over the CSL Elite is the noise, because the CSL Elite is very loud.
It is very loud. So I went from a Logitech G27 straight to a Club Sport Wheelbase 2.5. And then, I'd had probably about 9 or 10 months experience using that before I reviewed the CSL Elite. So that was a jump backwards for me. And I really noticed, despite it having the same motors and electronics as the Club Sport Wheelbase, because of the different belt design and cog design and everything, I did find it to feel quite robotic compared to the Club Sport Wheelbase 2.5. Yeah. I described it at the time as kind of the force feedback feeling like you've got a golf ball in a cup and rattling it.
Yeah, that's a good way to say
it. Yeah. So it's it has that robotic clunkiness to it, whereas this is smooth and finessed, and you feel the grain in the road texture, you feel the detail. It doesn't just feel like you're being rattled.
It just clunks. Yeah, I'd agree with that. But in terms of whether or not it's worth it, I mean, that depends, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, it comes down to, do you just want to go fast? Or do you
but also, if it means you're going to have to eat Vegemite sandwiches for the next 6 months to make that upgrade, then no, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But if it means you just don't go out to dinner on Friday night once... then it's worth it.
Then it's worth, and it also comes down to what you can get secondhand for your older gear too. Of course, secondhand prices are absolutely crazy at the moment with the issues with supply and demand. So
true.
You've got a much better chance of getting a good price for something that you're upgrading from and upgrading to this at the same time. So what I wrote here is, despite the strength being similar, I'd still say yes. The details feel far smoother and less robotic, which does make the experience more enjoyable and more immersive. It's also, once again, a lot quieter, which is an important factor for a lot of people. So, agreed?
Yep.